This video is made to show what happens when you print on the wrong side as compared to the correct side on a piece of resin coated photo paper. This is high quality photo paper supplied by HobbyPrint. We had a roll returned in May under very difficult circumstances, and our products were completely slaughtered on Amazon. When we received the roll back, we produced a lab quality photograph on a 4-color basic home use printer, which shows the quality of the paper. So for this test, what we're going to do is to cut out 2 pieces of A4 paper. We've already marked one of those for accuracy on the roll, but as you can see, this is a roll that we were using in the original video. It's been marked accordingly. The roll has been pre-scored, and all we're doing is cutting out one section so that we've got a single A4 roll of paper, and then we'll cut another piece of paper out to match that. Our intention then is to mark the front and the back and just perform the prints. There isn't a lot more for me to say other than to watch it on the video. I'll comment if it's needed. It's easier to use a pair of scissors than to use one of these cutter things. Now let's remark it, the returned roll, in case we need to use it at a later date to do further demonstrations. We'll mark it in a way that makes it pretty unique. Okay, all we've got to do now is mark the rolls front and back, or the pieces of paper front and back. And normally you would feed the roll through following the bend or the curvature in the roll. We're going against that, so we may just have to straighten things out a bit. Well, that's got the things marked. So now let's just get on and do some printing and see what the results are. Now, a microporous resin coated photo paper has a coating on the printed surface, the surface to be printed, and that receives the ink, and it has the ability to hold an image, a very high quality image. I think off the top of my head it's 9620 dpi, which indeed is high quality. Now, we've not set the printer to its highest quality. The purpose of this exercise is just to show how the ink lays on different sides of the paper. And so I'm just sent the first print through, and let's have a look at it. It should be pretty good, even though it's standard and we haven't made a change to the paper. There you go, it's a pretty good image, nice and sharp and clear, and it's just from a 4-color printer. Now let's see if ink comes off it. No, it's instant dry. So printing the image on the coated side, you get a good print. I'm pretty confident what we're going to see on this side. The paper's plasticized. Now let's just straighten this thing out so that it stands a chance of getting through the printer. And they do make the point that when you're roll printing, you're following the curvature of the paper if you're doing it correctly. And I'll ask Sandra to send another print through. Yeah, this is just a little bit skew-if, so let's just straighten this out a bit. There we go. That should roll. And we're off. Now you're going to hear some click-clacking, or maybe you can't. That's the print head hitting the paper because we've gone against its normal curvature. But we have to test it in some way. And here we go. I can already see from the image exactly what I expect to see. And that is a poor quality image, and there's no way the ink is ever going to dry because it's on a plasticized backing. Just do a finger test on it and see what we've got, and watch for the smudge lines across the paper and on my fingers. There we go. If you print on this particular paper, you don't stand a cat in hells of getting a print on it. It's not designed to do that. However, if you print on the correct side, you'll get a lab quality photograph, and as we've shown from a 4-color printer. Thank you.